Civilization 6. I had to do math in my head.
Civilization 6 is coming to the PS4. It was originally released on PC in 2016, and then it came out on the Switch last year. But now it is hitting the PS4 and Xbox One on November 22nd. This is a big deal. Civilization 6 is still a very popular game. And this is the first time it's coming to a 4K console.
I just don't care about
I know you don't, but like a lot of people do.
It was cool that it came to the Switch because that was the first time it's on a portable console. You know? Mm-hmm. We've had Civilization games on console, right?
Yeah. But like this is Civ 6. This is the latest one.
Right.
And like this, everyone's got to have the latest and greatest.
On the Switch, it had cross save.
Yes.
Or you could transfer your save.
Yes.
It wasn't necessarily back and forth.
Correct.
So I assume that this is going to be the same situation.
Yeah.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. So you could transfer your saves to here, I think. At least you could do it on the Switch. Why wouldn't you be able to do it on PlayStation? Yeah. I'm not going to play that. I do not care.
All right, next game.
I might actually play this game.
Bottom is coming December 2019.
This is by the guy who made Katamari Damacy.
Yes.
Kieta Takahashi.
Yes.
I think that the trailer didn't really do it justice because it looks like a kid's game.
Yeah.
You know?
We don't want Sony making kids. That's not the lesson we want them to learn from Nintendo.
I feel like it went over a lot of people's heads.
Well, yeah.
Because, like,
I think Katamari went over a lot of people's heads when it first came out.
Well, this is going to be a freaking weird game like Katamari.
Yeah.
You know? And you don't really get enough of that from the trailer.
Yeah.
There's like a "Don't hug me, I'm scared" moment.
Yeah.
Like towards the end where like they get like sucked into the sun. It's like it's like there's like some messed up stuff going on, but it's like hidden in all the like cutesiness, you know? But yeah, I don't know what the hell type of game. No, you know what it is? It's a social strand game, Will. This is another oh, there it is. He's going into the sun and it says, "I'm scared."
I just saw the one where a toilet flushes poop down itself.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know how Kojima says Death Stranding's a social strand game? It's not a stealth game.
Yeah.
This is also a social strand game.
That you can play solo or co-op, apparently.
So there you go. We got 2 games in the social strand genre.
That was fast.
Hopefully this isn't $60.
Yeah.
This better be like a $20 situation here. But I do want to try this. It'd be nice if it came to Switch. Yeah. But it looks good. I'm willing to give it a shot.
And then next we got a deeper look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare's campaign.
This actually looks really good.
This is the first time I've been excited for Call of Duty in a very long time.
The beta looked good. I didn't get a chance to play it.
Yeah, me neither.
Does anybody know when the open beta is? When can I play it openly on any console? I don't care. I can't, like, you go to their website and there's not a definitive answer on when the open beta is. Well, anyway, this looks really good. Mm-hmm. Last year, Call of Duty had no campaign.
Yeah,
and a lot of people were upset about that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand why they would want to focus more on multiplayer because that's what everybody cares most about. There was a long time
where everybody was like, they should just do multiplayer only.
Yeah, experience. And then they did, and everybody was pissed.
Yeah.
This, they seem to be doubling down really hard on the single-player campaign.
Which is good, because Call of Duty used to have great single-player campaigns. People remembered storming the beaches in the first one. People remembered the nuke going off in 4. You know, they remember moments from Call of Duty single-player. And then it just turned into Michael Bay movies.
And Modern Warfare had probably the best.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 1 also.
Yeah. I also really like the Black Ops single-player. That had a really good...
Yeah, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and Black Ops had the best single players. And Call of Duty 2, not Modern Warfare. Regular Call of Duty 2 had a really good campaign. Everything else was all right.
Mm-hmm. September 21st to the Monday to the 23rd, so you missed the open.
Yeah, everybody, the whole chat just said, you missed it. I thought there was another one. Rip. All right, well... yeah, all the facial animations look insane.
Yeah.
The graphics are insane in this. But this is like, does any of this story ring a bell to you? Because this doesn't ring a bell to me at all.
It's a reboot. It's a brand new.
It's a complete reboot.
It's a complete new.
Okay,
Reboot. Yeah,
I wasn't sure if it was like a Star Fox where it's like just the same game again, or if it's like
it's a whole brand new thing. Because I think the country you're up against is a fictional country.
Okay.
And before it was Russia.
I kind of want to play it. It'd be nice to play it on the Switch, but
I know, right? Surprised it isn't.
I think next year. I think what they should do is every other year they should do a really hard campaign, like go really hard into the campaign.
Yeah.
And every other year they should just do beefed up multiplayer.
Well, I think next year it's going to be, going to have a good split between single player and multiplayer. But next year is the one where Sledgehammer and Treyarch had to team up to do it because Sledgehammer was having problems, and Activision's like, nope, we gotta get this game out. Put Treyarch on it. That's it. You're done.
They should hold off on zombies. Do that every other year. I think they already do.
They already do that, yeah.
And hold off on a battle royale mode.
Yeah,
and do that every other year.
Or they should just, maybe it's okay to take a break, like not release a Call of Duty every year.
That is true.
Assassin's Creed did it, and the people like it again.
Not me.
Not Bob, but other people.
I wanted to play the beta because I like Call of Duty multiplayer, and Modern Warfare was my favorite. So I would like to. I liked Black Ops 4 also. That had really good multiplayer. I mostly played the Blackout mode, but and then Apex Legends came out, and I was like, well, this is free, so how could you beat free? If Call of Duty made a free battle royale, it would have won the battle royale war.
Oh yeah, but no, they know they can make money off it. So
yeah, they dropped the ball there.
And next,
yes,
you can download the demo for the Medieval remake.
I did not. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah. So this is, of course, the upcoming remake of the PS1 hack and slash Medieval. You can download the demo now to give it a shot. I did not do that.
I did not. Did you play the original Medieval?
Nope.
What is the appeal?
That's what I want to talk about, if we can, for a minute. So I do remember this game. I remember seeing commercials for it. I remember this being like a big PS1 game. But everybody I knew who had a PS1 didn't own this game. And I don't know anybody who actually has nostalgia for this particular game. PlayStation nostalgia is very odd to me. Because I know it's a thing. I know people have fond memories of playing games on their PlayStation, but whenever Sony tries to do something like PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale or the PlayStation Classic Mini thing or anything like that, it falls completely flat. Nobody cares, nobody buys it, nobody talks about it. It's like Sony wasted their money trying to create these things. I'm not talking about the quality of the PlayStation Mini or the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I'm just talking about the general mentality of it. Because whenever Nintendo releases something classic, everybody's like, oh my God, I gotta get it now. But whenever Sony does it, it's who cares?
Sony doesn't really have the same sort of nostalgic kick in the pants. Crash Bandicoot is one of them. Spyro is one of them. Those are their games that that's the nostalgic kick in the pants that people want.
Right.
But they don't own the rights to those games.
But even still, they could do something with them.
No, you're right.
They could have put them in PlayStation All-Stars. They could have worked out a deal with Activision. They could have put them on, the PlayStation Classic. They had other third-party games on there. So I don't get.
They're very bad at that.
They're very bad at. Yeah, they haven't learned how to weaponize their nostalgia the way Nintendo does. Or even Microsoft to a certain extent knows how to weaponize Halo nostalgia. Yeah. No, nothing else, because that's really all they have.
Yeah. But. I was going to say this for the end, but that's part of why this state of play was good. There was a lot of good stuff in it. Right. I don't want to trash it the whole time, but Nintendo has it down where they're here's a bunch of crap, and then boom!
Yeah.
And Sony doesn't have that yet.
Yeah.
Nintendo's here's some crap. No. Nintendo goes, bam, here's something crazy. Yeah. Here's some crap. There's a little something that the internet's going to go, whoa, wait, well, rewind. Yeah. And then here's some more crap. And then boom again.
Exactly.
And Sony just goes, bunch of crap, Last of Us. Yeah. But we already knew we were getting Last of Us. So like there was no surprises.
Yeah. It was funny on Twitter. Everybody was like, so they're going to announce a new Batman game, right?
Yeah, what the hell?
Gonna be Batman? This is going to be Batman?
What the hell?
I know. Like, it's very weird what's going on with the Batman games right now. Like, they tease something on Batman Day, which, by the way, every day is Batman Day.
Did we have an article for that? Oh, I would like to talk about that.
I'll find something.
You find something.
But yeah, I'm like, it's like they just announced like they just teased something.
Yeah.
So
it's weird. It's
very
weird,
weird. Yeah. And it's like, it's the B team. It's WB Montreal. It's not Rocksteady.
Then what the hell?
I know.
Tells Rocksteady up to? We've been waiting for years.
I know. It's been 4 years since Arkham Knight.
My God. My good Lord.
Yeah. Okay.
The first game that they actually announced was this weird game called Humanity, and this was also what they used for like the promotion for the State of Play. So I honestly thought that it was not a game and just some sort of like marketing.
Oh
like,
yeah, I caught
thing.
like the beginning of this, and I still don't really understand what it is.
It kind of looks like PlayStation Home a
Yeah.
little bit. I thought this was just like a CG render like commercial for some weird like thing they were using to promote State of Play. But no, this is a game. It's called Humanity, and it looks like some weird sort of puzzle game where you just have giant crowds of people, and you control them in some weird way to make them walk and do weird things. Here they are here they are in a giant sine wave. Here they are climbing a wall and jumping off the top for some reason. I don't know. This is a weird game. Oh, let's read the thing. Sony announced Humanity, a hard-to-describe game coming from Enhance, the studio led by Tetsuya Mizuguchi. The meditative gameplay from his previous works, like Rez and Tetris Effect, seems to have made its way into this new title. I didn't know he worked on those. I didn't know this was the guy who made Rez. Rez is a weird-ass game.
Yes.
But as for what's actually happening, it looks like a mix between Lemmings and Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. You know that game?
I've heard of it.
But with some elegant visuals and interesting sound design. I could be totally wrong, though, and I sort of hope that I am. It will also have an optional PlayStation VR mode. Rez is very good. It is very weird.
Yes.
Rez VR is not that great.
I heard it's not.
It's not that great. So I would just because Red is good and Tetris Effect is good, doesn't mean this is going to be like amazing. But if this is like relatively cheap, this might be something cool to try out. Oh, hey, Izzy's in the chat. Oh, hey, Misclick's in the chat. Hello, everybody.
Hello, and everyone and anyone who was here.
All right. Oh, good thing Misclick is here because we got the Death Stranding bundle, Will.
Yes, we do.
They said they were saying some stuff about Death Stranding.
Yeah.
And I was like, good, they should, because this is the PlayStation State of Play. We should have some new information about Death Stranding. All they did was announce a
new
PlayStation,
yes,
which looks awesome.
It does look very good.
It is awesome. I think the controller is awesome.
Yes.
Some people think it looks like P.
It does look like P.
Misclick doesn't like it.
But it kind of reminds me of the C-3PO Xbox controller that we have. Because it's gold.
But it's not. It's like yellow see-through. I clicked the wrong button. Everything sucks.
Which is good. I have been calling for more clear plastic controllers. You know, like bringing back Atomic Purple and that stuff.
This is like
that.
Yes.
It faintly says Death Stranding on the touchpad, though.
It's yeah, no, I'm cool with that. Yeah, this is weird. Some of the pictures I saw had the baby in the controller.
Really?
Look, it is. There's BB.
Oh God, yeah.
But it's just part of the commercial. It goes away and then there's no baby. Okay. That'd be cool if the baby was there.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah, that's what confused me because the same thing, it says Death Stranding on the controller, then it fades away. But now looking at this picture, you can see it on the trackpad. It's just in black.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like glossy?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then the console itself is white and black with handprints and it says Death Stranding on it.
With no context, it kind of looks like P. But with context, it's the baby. I'm cool with it.
And I believe it does come with a physical copy of the game.
Physical?
Yes.
That doesn't happen anymore with these things.
A lot of times it does still.
It's usually
when I got my PlayStation 4, it was the Uncharted bundle. It came with a physical copy of Uncharted. they still come with physical bundles unless it specifically says, download code or pre-installed on hard drive or whatever.
I don't know if Nintendo does that.
Nintendo does, at least with the 3DS, it would say pre-installed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I got my Xbox and it came with the Master Chief Collection, that was a download code.
Yeah, Xbox 360s, I remember. It was usually a download. Originally it was
like
when it first came out, it was the dual-sided disc.
Yes.
But then as like when the Elite came out and all the newer ones,
it was always at least one download game and one disc game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Towards the end, it was the bundle was one disc and then 2 downloads.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm pretty sure all the like PS4 and Xbox One stuff, it was all downloads.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get this because that's a lot of money and I don't need that, Will.
Yeah.
But if they sell just the controller, might be tempted.
Yeah.
I might be tempted for that.
And finally, The Last of Us Part 2 has a release date of February 21st, 2020.
Yay. Now, this was the best part of the Nintendo Direct. This is the best part of the State of Play because we've been waiting for some new Last of Us information.
Yeah, this was like the big reveal and stuff. And it was good. Like, I liked everything I saw in it. It looked much more brutal than the last game. My favorite parts of the last game were the parts where you play as Ellie, and now that's the whole game.
Yeah,
so
I'm cool with that.
It's very cool, very interesting.
It seems like something's going down with her girlfriend over there.
Oh yeah,
and she's gonna be pissed.
That's not gonna be good.
And the previous trailers looked like Joel was kind of like kind of like a bad guy. Like you don't want to be around him.
Do you want to hear my theory on this?
Well, in this it looks like he's like reluctantly with you.
Yeah,
but like it looks like his relationship is different than it did in the previous trailers. What is your theory?
I think he's dead.
Oh,
I think he's like a ghost throughout this whole thing. Because like the other trailers, like he's not in them. You never the very first trailer, like he's just in the doorway, like you don't see his face or whatever. It's just a shadow. Mm-hmm. And then like you don't see him in anything else. You don't see him in any other promotional material. And then finally he just shows up and like he's only talking to Ellie. That's like the only part we see.
I think she's trying to get away from him. She's trying to distance herself from him.
Yeah, and she could also be distancing herself from his ghost. Because like this takes place like 10 years between games, something like that. There's a time jump.
There's a substantial time jump. I don't think it's 10.
Ellie's a teenager now.
Yeah, it's definitely not 10. It's got to be like 6
or
like
something. I'm imagining like in between the two games, Ellie found out what Joel did. They had a really bad falling out. Joel dies, and then she's been haunted by him ever since.
In this trailer, it looks like she's going to go fight some people that she is going to be like a big like somebody.
Like this is like a gang war thing.
Yeah, somebody wronged her, and she's going to mess them all up, which is awesome. I thought the whole trailer that it was going to be Joel.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the trailer, Joel's like, I'm going to come help you. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that wasn't what I was expecting at all,
Yeah.
So I don't know if she knows what he did in the last one.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the first Last of Us. I don't know if she knows, but I think that there's got to be some other stuff that has happened because if he's done that, he's got to do more stuff,
I think enough time. Well, yeah, if she doesn't know the whole truth, enough time has passed where she could have seen him do something equally as bad, if not worse.
Yeah,
that would make her want to like not be associated with him.
Yeah. So Meowth in the chat says, I kind of hope they don't bring him back. Well, he's there.
He's there.
I think this is the focus is definitely going to be on Ellie.
Yeah, and I don't think Joel will be playable. However, like he will definitely have an important part in the story.
Yeah, I think Joel won't be in it as much for sure. But yeah, we need to know what's happening there. That's some important information, Mm-hmm. And now we finally have a release date.
Yeah.
It will be February. That is cool.
Yep.
I'm excited. That's going to be good. And February is a good time because usually there's a bit of a lull.
Yes.
In like January, February, there's a bit of a lull in games. So I'm excited for that. Except I think the next week is Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes.
So we also didn't hear anything about that.
No, but we did, they did release the box art for it. And it's funny because it's the exact same as the original box art. It just says remake.
Oh yeah, that the box art for the original was just the logo, wasn't it?
No, well, no, it was white with a cloud looking at Midgard.
Ah, right. So this is that, but higher resolution.
Also, people are saying like technically it's part 1 of the remake, but the box art doesn't say part 1.
True.
Yeah.
Then they'll just put part 2 on the next one.
Yeah.
So that's it. Overall, again, I think Sony needs some better pacing.
Yeah, they need better pacing. They need a better presentation.
They need to like.
I don't remember. Do they have a guy like in between games where it's like, yeah, they
have a like a narrator.
Yeah.
That says like, here's what Sony Worldwide Studios is working on, and that's what they said that about The Last of Us. They said here's what Sony Worldwide Studios is working on. And I was like, what? I thought Naughty Dog would be.
Yeah.
I thought they would say Naughty Dog, not Sony Worldwide Studios.
You didn't mention it in the article, but they also announced the PlayStation Plus games for October.
Oh yeah, that was like the first thing they announced,
Yeah.
which was weird.
Yeah. So do you want?
Which is cool.
Do you want to just do that now because we're probably not going to get Xbox until tomorrow, and so we'll be late.
Yes.
Again. All right.
So usually at the beginning of the show, we talk about the Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus games with free games you can get for the next month.
But they've been out of sync, so we've been doing Sony first, and then the next week we do Microsoft. So there you go. And for the month of October, starting on the first Tuesday of the month, you will get The Last of Us Remastered and MLB The Show 19 for the PlayStation 4.
That's MLB 19 is kind of a big deal.
I'm always curious when they do sports games because they release a sports game every year.
Yeah, but 19.
19, yeah.
You know, that's kind of a big deal.
Well, it's last year's game.
They didn't. They
20
made
would be this year's game.
Did they make the 20 yet?
I don't think it's out yet.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's the 19 is the current MLB
Right.
game. But The Last of Us Remastered.
Yes.
Everybody should play that.
Yes.
If you have a PlayStation and you have PlayStation Plus, it is free.
Yeah.
Or it will be free very soon. That is a must play. Is one of the best games of all time.
Yeah. I believe that also came with my PlayStation, so I already have it.
There you go. But yeah, that is an amazing pick for a game
and I'm
with
sure
gold.
that's a good way to get people
PlayStation Plus.
hyped up for the next.
Yes. Are they on 20 yet or no?
I'm looking that up. It just said unnamed 2020 MLB The Show game, so it's not even officially announced. I don't think.
I don't think MLB does the following year. I think Madden and NBA and all of them do the following year.
MLB The Show 19 came out this year in March.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the baseball season.
Yeah, MLB does the current year.
Yeah.